Welcome to the deep dive. Look, you're busy, but you want to stay informed, right?
Yeah, get the important info quickly.
Exactly. So today we're tackling higher education. That whole world of colleges and universities, it can feel a bit overwhelming sometimes.
For sure.
Our mission today is simple. Explore a resource designed to cut through some of that noise. It helps you make smarter choices, whether you're thinking about applying or maybe you're already navigating your academic or professional career.
And that resource is academicjobs.com. We're going to focus on their college rankings page.
Right.
Think of it as like a way to get a clearer picture of what different schools offer without digging through tons and tons of websites.
Absolutely. And, before we jump into the big rankings picture, I wanted to highlight something specific and I think really valuable on their site. It's the Rate My College feature.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one.
It really is. This is where actual experiences come in. Like, in just a couple of minutes, anyone can share their own insights about their college. The academics, campus life, all the stuff that really defines your time there.
And what's so interesting about that is how it adds another layer for students looking at schools. You get the official info, sure, but hearing from people who've actually been there,
Totally different perspective.
it gives you a much richer, more authentic feel for what a place is really like. It can genuinely help people find the absolute best fit for them.
Exactly. And it's not just about what you can learn. It's also about, well, paying it forward a bit.
Right.
If you went to college, your experiences, the good, the bad, whatever, could be super helpful for someone else trying to decide right now. And Rate My College makes sharing that pretty easy.
Definitely encourage people to do that.
Okay, so let's zoom out a little now to the broader college rankings section on academicjobs.com. This part is really about trying to simplify the whole process of figuring out higher education institutions.
And if you think about the big picture, these rankings, they serve a pretty vital function, actually. They go beyond just a list. They offer insights driven by data that can really guide students, educators, even professionals.
Right.
Helps them make, properly informed decisions about where to study or even where to work.
Okay, so what actually goes into these rankings? It's not just about the name or the prestige, is it?
No, not at all. It's more comprehensive. They look at several key things. Academic excellence is big, of course,
Yep.
things like reputation, research impact,
Mhm.
but also the quality of the faculty, the amount and sort of influence of the research coming out of the institution, and crucially, student satisfaction. How happy are the students with their experience?
That's important. So it's a well-rounded view.
Exactly.
And I notice it isn't just limited to, say, the U.S.
That's a huge plus.
Yeah.
It offers a global perspective.
Right.
You'll find top universities from the USA, but also the UK, Australia, Canada, and other places too. Really useful if you're considering studying abroad.
Okay, so you've got all these institutions, global reach. How does someone actually, navigate all that information effectively? It could still feel like a lot to sift through.
That's a fair point. But academicjobs.com has put in some pretty intuitive search tools right there on the rankings page.
Ah.
You can filter things down
Uh-huh.
by location, obviously,
Yeah.
by subject area, science, arts, whatever your interest is, or even by specific criteria that matter to you, like campus culture or maybe affordability.
So you can really tailor the search.
Precisely. Makes it much more focused on your personal priorities.
And let's say you filter it down, find a university that looks interesting. What kind of details do you get then?
Well, each ranked institution has its own detailed profile.
Okay.
These profiles break down the university's main strengths, they highlight notable programs they offer, and sometimes even give you a glimpse into alumni success stories. It's like getting a solid snapshot of the institution.
So for anyone feeling kind of buried under all the college info out there, this sounds like a much more efficient way to get oriented.
Definitely.
You get thorough information, but maybe without that feeling of being completely overloaded.
That's exactly the idea. Academicjobs.com basically pulls together a lot of that critical data into one place that's easy to access and navigate. It lets you explore top institutions, compare them side by side, and really understand what makes each one unique.
So the takeaway here seems pretty clear. If higher education is on your radar at all for yourself, or maybe to advise someone, or for your career, you should really check out the college rankings page on academicjobs.com.
Explore the schools, compare what they offer. It can really help narrow things down.
And just as importantly, maybe even more importantly for the community,
Yeah.
if you have that firsthand college experience, please take those few minutes for the Rate My College feature.
Yes, please do. Your insights, your perspective, it could genuinely make a difference for someone else facing that big decision.
Absolutely. So, to sum it up, academicjobs.com's college rankings and the Rate My College feature. They're really valuable tools if you're looking for clarity in that higher ed landscape.
It's all about making informed choices, using peer experiences, and just making a potentially daunting process feel more manageable.
We really encourage you. Visit academicjobs.com, explore those ratings, see what others are saying.
And please share your own feedback through Rate My College. Every single perspective helps build a better, more transparent resource for everyone.
Right. And maybe just leave you with this thought. What unique insight from your own college journey could really help guide someone who's just starting theirs? Something to think about. Thanks for diving deep with us today.